Viewer discretion is advised.
Movie reviews, Pops, Jill Powers, the River Daughter, God Bunny, and Shockwave. There's a whole lot of cotton from the Cotton Ministries. Hey yo, it's the Lady Orwin Avalon. Here in his Cygnus. Psychodorp 9. The Mad Doctor Adina Outlaw. Gary Lando Sandwich Worthington. You know what time it is? It's time to wake the neighbors with Southern Viking. Roll Tide, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, my brother. Puddle Jumper. The alien of aliens, the reveal. The immortal Ghost Rider. Warp. Project Cambridge. Greetings program from Daryl the Derelict. Greetings one and all, and welcome to Hump Day. It's Hump Day. Yeah. I'm gonna get me a picture of the damn gopher in Caddyshack and have him do the dance. Have him do the Hump Day dance. That's what we're going to do. What is up? Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Holy shit. What is up? That's right. It's Hump Day. It's Camel Day. Arwen's like, yes, it's the Punisher. That's right. Give AC/DC a little break while it gets washed. That damn beanie has been through so much. Should I order a whole shitload of AC/DC beanies? So I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, damn, this thing's got like a hole in it in the top. And I've had it since before I started doing the show. Oh, most of this shit I've had since before I started even doing YouTube. So should I get just a whole bunch of AC/DC beanies and go with that? 100 more, Loki. 100 more AC/DC beanies. We can get back in black. Yes, it's order more. It's iconic. All right. All right. More AC/DC beanies to come. Holy shit. We will roll with the AC/DC beanies. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's good to see everybody. It's good to see you all. I hope y'all are doing well. Everybody's doing well. What's up, Walter? Wonderful Walter-ist Wednesday, everyone. We will try. We will try, my friend. We are trying. Good morning, Captain Fandom Nerd. What's up? Good to see you. How you doing? Who knit who? Oh, Puddle Jumper. What did put? Wait, Loki is just Timcast. The head's almost like an 80s toy. I can't remember the name of. Oh, actually, there was a who the hell did I sound like? Ben Shapiro one day when you fast forwarded it. if you fast forwarded through like 2 times speed, it was so damn funny. Someone played it for me. I was like, oh my God, I sound like Ben Shapiro. If you fast forward me. No, we're not glamming. We're not doing glam. No, we're not. No. Not happening. No glam for Loki. We're not doing glam. We're not bedazzling. Arwen. Oh shit. I saw some dude with like fucking bedazzled pants the other day. I was like, I think he's bedazzling just a little bit too much. God help me. No, we're not. No. What did Daryl say? I'm going to start a fat AC/DC band called OBCD. Oh my God. Just a rhinestone Loki. Down, down, down. Yeah, no bedazzling, please. Steigendorf 9, no bedazzling. You can wear a skirt. By all means, wear the skirt. And he doesn't wear a skirt, he wears a kilt. I'm just messing with him. But just no bedazzling. Do not bedazzle no, we're not doing that. Happy day. What is up? Happy Dino. Good morning. Happy day to you, brother. Happy day, man. Hope you're doing well. Get a white beanie. Come in as Loki the White, who has come to our need. It's come in the turn of the tide. I did that once. I came in as Loki the White. So I actually did that over on the BackTube. Shout out to the BackTube, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the BackTube, go check that out. Go subscribe. Ring that bell. Put on notifications, all that fun jazz. I think I was in a white long sleeve with a white Get Lost hat because we were out. I think we were out in Galveston or we were doing something. And we came back or we were out at dinner. I don't remember. I just remember I was in a long sleeve white shirt that says Get Lost on it. I had my Get Lost hat. If you don't know what that is, look up Get Lost Island. Get lost on the island. Which is where me and Eris got married at. So when I saw the shirt, I was like, oh, cool. It's got the little, it's got the latitude, longitude on it. It says Get Lost. I was like, okay. And this stuff wasn't that expensive. I was really surprised. For an expensive island that's like, we want you to sell a kidney to get married on this island. Their stuff wasn't overpriced and bad. I figured, we got a couple of nice robes and that say Get Lost on them. I got a beanie and a hat, a couple other things that say Get Lost on them. But it's all white. We're not doing that. Gun Bunny, what's up? Good morning. It says it's 7 degrees. Feels like -1 and a high of 26. Nope. I don't know what the hell it is here today. I don't know. I'd have to look. It's like I know it's not bad. It's not that bad. Weather here. Oh my God. Why did it load up Las Vegas? 65 degrees right now. That's going to change though. With a low of 51. We've got a weird week because it's going to be like 30 and then 80 in the afternoon. And it's like, oh, why do you want to start the day off so cold and then get so warm? You're messing with my sinuses. Loki number months. The X is off. The joint account is no more. I terrified a Verizon sales drone. Ugh. Yeah, no more phone stuff. No more phone stuff for a while. I dick around with AT&T and get a new phone. And God, that was like, ugh, never again. I don't want to do that again. I don't like that. Hopefully this phone lasts for another 10 years. I don't have to swap out. It's 39 in Fort Worth. Going to be 24 tonight. No freezing. Thank you. No freezing. Oh, I keep hiccuping. Which means I need some tea for the working man. Happy down at 8,000. I'm recovering from oral surgery. Dude, I hope you feel better. Oral surgery sucks. I'm going to have to go in myself here at some point in the near future and get some work done. Probably going to do that after October. So, because I probably will have to get a loan to do it. The cricket gal was cute. I made her laugh 3 times. Well, you're lucky. I had to deal with AT&T people. They ain't ever fun to deal with. Went into the AT&T store, had 20 people run at me, and then they were like, oh, he don't look like he's got any money. And I was like, I need a new phone. Then everybody ran back over to me. I was like, all right. Hopefully everybody's well. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's get to some YouTube talk. Holy shit. We spent 10 minutes talking about phones and let's get to YouTube talk because it's hump day. That's right. It's hump day. Hopefully you're well. I'm just happy to have no more wisdom teeth. Oh, dude, I didn't stop being sick for days. I just, nope. I hated getting my wisdom teeth out. It was terrible. It was absolutely, positively terrible. Welcome to our Rumble guests over there hanging out on Rumble. 14 degrees here and supposed to get 7 inches of snow tonight. I have a new snow blower and great attitude. Bring the effing snow. I am ready. Dean Krantz. What is up, Dean? Good morning. Shit Farmer. Good morning, Shit Farmer. All right. So I got asked yesterday, what are you going to be doing over there on the YouTube talk tomorrow? I said, oh my God, I don't know. God help me. I have no idea. Hence the title for today's video, or the title, whatever direction you're looking at. For me, it's up above. I can see it. God help me. I have no idea. For you, it might be down below, but a lot of us don't. A lot of content creators will give you this illusion they know exactly what they're doing. They'll even tell you that. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what you need to do. I tell you what, I will give you the secrets of breaking the YouTube algorithm. You don't effing know. Otherwise, they'd already be at 1 million subscribers. I've got this algorithm nailed down. I know exactly what I'm doing. Then why don't you have like 10,000 people on your show? Because they're missing something. You can figure out algorithms. You can toy around with the system. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, it shows and people notice. You can get on, you can be all smiles. Hey, everybody, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell because I'm going to be here. We're going to be here, and we want to make sure that you're going to be doing and hanging out with us forever. And They don't effing know. The algorithm's always changing. Everything's always changing. So, do you know what you need to do? You need to be you. Quit trying to sell people shit, because guess what? We've got enough of that up on high by the princes and princesses of darkness that run our government. People are tired of fake bullshit. What do you mean by fake bullshit, Loki? Guess what? If you meet me in real life, I'm the exact same son of a bitch you're going to meet up here on the YouTubes. I'm the exact same guy. I might be a little volume down a little bit because God help me if I went through all day acting, people would probably want to kill me, but it's all me. It's all my attitude. It's what it is. Be you. Why would you not be you? Well, I'm trying to sell something, Loki. I'm trying to act like I know what's going on. Well, maybe stop trying to sell something. Maybe admit that you don't know everything. Good morning, Jesters. Arlena. What is up, Arlena? You have got to decide these things. But Loki, what should I focus on? Something that makes you happy. Something that makes you happy and you enjoy talking about. You want to know why? Because there's only so many times you can go, oh, Disney's at it again. And people know, God, this is the same broken record shit that I've heard 100 million times. Change the channel. You've got to talk about something that inspires you, that you're passionate about, that you love talking about. Why? Because you're going to burn out. You'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a step back and I'm gonna do this and do that, and then watch your channel freeze where it's at. Watch your channel stagnate. Watch your channel hold. Watch your channel wait. And then what do you got? You've got all this work and all this time and all this effort you put in pushing to go forward, and then you just kind of. That's why Snowdub was so pissed when he got that strike, because he was pushing. He was pushing and he was fighting and he was clawing and he was making his way up that wall that he never thought he'd make. Because I want to tell you, when YouTube has you in that pit, and it is a pit, when they've got you in this pit of, we're not going to promote your stuff, we're not going to push it out, we're not going to do any of this, it can feel like there's no way out. Why am I even doing this? But Loki, wait. No, you're right. And I don't always want to be right. I want to be challenged. By all means, challenge me. If you've got an argument why you think something's good instead of absolute trash, by all means, come up and talk to me about it. If you're like, Loki, your advice is just piss poor and it's horrible, by all means, come up here and show me what I'm doing wrong. The door's open. Show me the better way. And if you say, well, you gotta, the whole key is the algorithm. I mean, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm sick and tired of hearing about this is that, or that is that, or that is that. You gotta hit with something. You gotta keep hitting. And if you're not happy with what you're doing, if you're extremely bored, if you're like, God, if I have to go on and talk about the Disney earnings or this or that or blah 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 blah, I'm just gonna hit myself over the head with a racquetball. Hit yourself over the head with a racquetball and realize you have to be enthusiastic about what you're talking about. You have to get into what you're talking about. You have to be passionate. You have to give people that passion. You can't just sit back and rely on the same old shit over and over and over and over and over again. You've got to fight. You've got to fight for what you want. And guess what? Part of that fight here is having a good time. We've had enough fakes. How many fakes have you heard recently? And I've heard this over and over and over again. Constitutional crisis. Constitutional crisis. Over and over and over from all these different talking heads. Constitutional crisis. Constitutional crisis. Constitutional crisis. Why do you think they go on TV and they say the same tired shit over and over and over and over and over and over again? Why do they use that buzzword? Oh, because we have analyzed and gotten down to the nitty gritty, and this is what people want to hear. Constitutional crisis. No, it's not. People want to hear you go, oh my God, I can't believe all this is happening. Let's fix this. That's what they want to hear. That's what they want to hear. People are already getting tired of politics. But I tell you who's not getting tired of politics? The people that feel like they're being ripped off by politicians. Why? Because they want to see them get drugged into the light and exposed for exactly what they're doing. I don't care. Someone was like, you do know that if all this comes out, there's going to be people on that side of the fence that are just as guilty, and they're going to get caught. I said, that's great. What? Oh no, that's great. Get rid of all of them. Every single sorry son of a bitch that backstab people, that use their money for their bullshit gain, expose them all. Same thing on here with buying shit. Expose them all. MB Geeks Bar and Girl with $5 super chat. Near prayers from my ex-sis-in-law's family. I've known her since she was 12 and I was 16. Her grandson Rami died this weekend from SIDS. Son of a bitch, dude. I am sorry. MB Geek. All our prayers and all our heart goes out to your sister's family, your ex-sister-in-law's family. Hopefully they'll be able to get through this and They will be okay at some point in the future. Time doesn't always heal everything, but I am sorry to hear that, brother. And I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Skull seems inappropriate. So thank you for the $5 super chat. I hope that your family's all right, brother. I really do. The only constitutional crisis is the one they're creating by stepping outside the bonds of their purview. These judges need to be impeached, investigated for corruption, and charged. Jail for judges. Whoever is defending that shit, no. You're going to find out that there are social media voices, there are social media talking heads on both sides that get paid for what they do. They get paid to go on and talk about constitutional crisis. They get paid to go on and talk about how evil one side is and how evil the other side is and who works for who and what is legal and what is not. And I can't stand this and I'm outraged and I'm going to go do this and blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Smaggity, smaggity, smaggity. Here's some money to talk good about us and bad about them. Here's some money to talk good about us and bad about them. Here's some money. This is why I've always been so careful with sponsors. I've always been picky as hell with sponsors. We could have had a sponsor for the last 3 months. Nope. Because I'm picky as shit. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to spew propaganda. I'm not going to spew bullshit. I'm not going to sell you something that I think is absolute trash. The Norse stuff that I was doing, that was great. Didn't have any problem with them till the very end. And they were like, we think your link's been used to distribute coupons to people, so we're just not going to pay you. I'm like, oh, really? Well, I guess I should have cashed that out a long time ago before you decided that my link had been sabotaged by unknown forces. They were like, can you please prove? So I sent in like clip after clip after clip after clip. Me promoting their Norse tradesmen. If you need knives, axes, bows, or swords, we've got it all right here. All the little ads, all the little advertisements I did. We don't think that, we think that this was found on a page and we're not going to pay you. Okay, fine. I just won't promote you anymore. I just won't go to that length to promote you anymore. Outrage sells. Arwen's got it. Outrage sells. Outrage. Why? Because it's a train wreck. Guess what happens though? After so many train wrecks, people stop watching. They stop caring. Why? Because so you got to come up with something even more. See, this was something that got brought up. I don't know. I'd been here maybe a year and a half on YouTube when I found out about this guy that was starting shit with all these other people, including Soda, Testicles or whatever the hell his name was. He wanted things to be like wrestling. We're in a wrestling world. We cause drama with all the channels. And you don't know if it's ever real or not. That way you can be genuinely surprised when we come on your chat or your panel and give you 9 types of bullshit that you have to deal with because, yeah, we just want to drop by and hassle you and give you shit. Yeah, testicles. Anyway, there's only so many times people are going to watch a damn train wreck or car wreck before they're just like, eh. What do you think happened back in the day with World's Wildest police chases and all that shit? People got tired of it. Why? Because they got tired of watching the same shit over and over and over again. Yeah, it was popular for a while. Why? Because you see all these crazy chases, all this stuff, and you're like, oh my God, that was so. Oh look, he went under the semi wheels, or he drove his car underneath the tractor trailer or whatever. And then eventually it's just like, yeah, seen better. The novelty wore off. Thank you. The novelty wore off. You don't want to build your channel around this novelty thing that nobody could give an absolute ass end about. You know what I heard the other day? Disney's taking out all the DEI stuff. And I was like, do you really think that's going to change anything? Oh, well, they're scrubbing the warnings off the Disney Channel, and they are removing they're still going to have something. It's not going to change. Oh, I can finally go back to Disney. Nothing's going to change. Do you think anything's going to change over there until they are on their knees begging for support? It's just not going to happen. Good morning, Elizabeth Young. It's good to see you. Good morning, Elizabeth. Desensitizes people. Not a good thing. Exactly. You have been desensitized to all of this. Why? Because they have run a damn psyop for the last decade, trying to desensitize you to it. Well, this is normal. You need to accept it. Oh, this is normal. You need to accept it. Oh, this is normal. You need to accept it. No. But if it's not engaging, if you're not engaged with it, if it's not important. I remember Mike asked me, dude, are you sure you want to do this every Wednesday? Because man, you got YouTube stuff you can talk about. I don't know, bud. I don't know if it's gonna last like a month or what. Might have to just come up with another idea. I can talk about YouTube bullshit. I can. Why? Because shit, man. Been there, done that. So this was like three years ago. I just got done with a show with a couple of people. It wasn't on my channel, it was on somebody else's channel. And we get backstage, and this guy starts just, this is this, and this is how you do this, and this is how you bypass YouTube's blah, 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 and this is how you get around this, and yada, yada, yada. I'm just sitting there listening, and I'm like, I know this guy's married. I know he's like, you know, right now. Why is he doing this? Is it just to kiss this chick's ass, or does he want to submarine her, telling her all this bullshit that doesn't make a lick of sense? You know, that is it ego? I'm the master of this, that, and the other, and I can get you there. Just listen to me. One of the funny things he said was, don't listen to anyone else. Don't listen to anyone else. Do you know what you want? You want experience all around you. It's not just one person. I don't need a damn midget on my shoulder telling me what I need to do and what I don't need to do on YouTube. You know what you need? You need a group of people that have been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt. Why? Because you get a plethora of experience from each person. Don't just listen to me. Don't just trust me. Have a group of people that you trust, that you know have been through the shit. Why is that important? Because you've got many perspectives. And guess what? What works for one person isn't going to work for everybody. It isn't going to work for most people. It isn't even going to work for a little bit of people. It might work for one or two people, but there is no dedicated 100% formula to do this shit. We need to talk hard psyop to spread the Loki hashtags and lexicon. Scissoring hens, prancing fritters, daddy bags, douche canoe, etc. Talk hard. Talk hard, pops. Talk hard, brother. What's up, Bush? Ud ornin. Ud ornin alhala. Ud ornin alhala. Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. Don't listen to me. I don't know shit about shit. At least that's honest. At least someone, no. There was a point where I was like, I'm not giving advice to freaking nobody. It's not happening. Why? That's where the hashtag blame Loki thing came out. No, I'm not wearing a hashtag Loki shirt this morning. It's Amon Amarth. Just like a Norwegian metal band. I'm going to accept anything that's shoved down my throat. Didn't work before. Sure as shit won't work on me now. I already know a lot of shit about shit. X flag. X flag. I'm somewhere between peachy and joyful. Nice. Nice. What happened? It's up to you. You've got to decide, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to dedicate myself to. Am I going to have fun doing it? Because if you wake up, let's say I want to do a morning show. If you wake up every day and you're like, oh, fuck this, I just want to go back to bed. Where is that going to take you? Maybe it's because I had to fight and claw and scratch just to get on here and talk to y'all Monday through Friday. It used to be a lesson in keeping calm. You can put it that way. How about that one? Because I'd get yelled at every morning. Why didn't you just go back to bed and smoke some pot? God, every fucking morning, a fight for at least 30 minutes before I did the show. Every single morning. Just go back to bed. Go smoke some pot and go back to bed. I wonder why I was smoking pot. At the time, I was smoking pot because I couldn't stand the bitch. Loki, why didn't you leave? Eventually, I was like, sayonara. Do you know what I have now? I have someone who comes in, gives me a kiss, and says, go get him, Tiger. Oscar the Grouch was a tough roommate. Oh, it was worse. It was worse than that. I'd have taken Oscar any day. I would have taken Oscar any day. You have a tiger? No, I get kissed on the head and called a tiger. Thank you very much. I mean, who doesn't want their person in their life to succeed at something? Well, that's the last thing they wanted. Well, why would you want that? Because then they don't have hovering control and they don't get to keep an eye on you and know where you're at 24/7 a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And yeah, that's it right there. Happy Dono got it. Happy Dono's already got it. He knew before I said anything. The best revenge is being happy. You know, I have seen people go after, all kinds of bullshit, try and talk massive smack, kind of like this. You have two tigers inside you. One of them is gay. The other is gay. You are gay. She doesn't call me Tiger all the time. The only time she calls me Tiger is when she's like, go get him, Tiger. Yeah. I'll take that any day over, why don't you just go back to bed and smoke some pot? Why don't you shut the fuck up? You'll never be able to keep up with trends. There's no way to keep chasing them. You'll never keep up with the churn. It's like grabbing a cake mixer's blades to stop them moving. Don't even try. You've got to be happy. You've got to be happy. If you're not happy, there's a problem. There's something wrong. But Loki, people aren't always happy with their jobs. I'm not talking about always being happy. I'm talking about happy with what you do. Happy with what you are doing. If you're going out there and you're lying to people left, right, and center, what's the point? If you're going out there and intentionally misleading people with your sparrows, what's the fucking point? Hello, Loki in chat. We're ready to get rolling after you guys. What's up, Machiny? Guys, make sure you are subscribed to Machiny's channel. We will be sending you over there when we are done here. In fact, I'm going to boot that up right now. Why is it like want me to? Oh, redirect. Oh, I was already there. No, I was already there because I was looking for it earlier. What the hell is that? Why does it have all that stuff? It should have Machiny. Machiny draws on fire. Draws upcoming rendering with elf. With an elf. All right, you're set up. You're ready to go, brother. Have a field day. You've got to decide what you want to do. Real Weight Nation, I hit 1.7K subs. Hell yeah. Keep the fires burning, brother. Keep the fires burning. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't get pissed off. Let it happen. Why would you trip yourself up on your way to doing what you love to do? Why would you do that? Because people can't help but get in their own way. I've done it. You know what you should be getting around 3 o'clock today? You should be getting a video, a upload from me on this channel at around 3 o'clock. That will be a video of it's either going to be me and Zero, me and Arwen, or me and Snowdub. I'm in the middle of editing the three of them, so you're gonna get something today. Then you're gonna get something probably tomorrow or Friday, and then you'll get something over the weekend. But that's just the start. I should have listened when people are like, do uploads. I'm like, I really enjoy because I did uploads when I started. I upload all the time. Whatever was going on. Oh, did you hear about this in the news? Oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about the Joker thing? Did you hear about blah, 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 blah? Video. And I was just throwing them out there. I had no idea what I was doing. And then I did live streaming and I was like, holy shit, I really like this. It had nothing to do with the money. I just like the improvisation of it all. I don't like reading scripts. I don't like reading off thing. And I think that what I've been working on, thanks to Culture Casino, who turned me on to this idea in the first place, is a great way to keep that improvisation and not just sit there and read a script. Yeah, you're looking at an article or you're focusing on what's going on here, but you're not sitting there just reading a script. It's not fake. The interaction is what is important. The interaction I have with you, the interaction we have with chat, the interaction I have with guests, all that's authentic. There is no fake. There's no bullshit. There's no nothing like that. Why? Because that's what I want. I want it to be an authentic conversation. Just do your own thing and never mind whatever the hell others think and say. Right there. But that's a lot easier said than done for a lot of people. I'm not going to worry about what other people are telling me. I'm not going to be worried about what other people are telling me how to be successful. I'm not going to worry about any of that. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. It's a lot harder to stick to than you would imagine, especially when, oh my God, if I go over here and I hang out with this person, I can get all this attention. You know what's funny is when I see a group of people, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen this. I can't tell you in 5 years, I can't tell you how many times I've seen this exact scenario play out. Group of people, they all hang out, they all run together, they do YouTube stuff, they do all this stuff. And then one of them gets a bump. One of them gets an opportunity. One of them starts standing out from the pack a little bit. Now the others get pissed because we're a pack and we're all running together and we're all hanging out together and we're all doing this thing together. And then one of them starts to separate from the pack a little bit and a little bit more and a little bit more as they rise. Why? Because now they have access to another level of people to go and hang out with. And to celebrate their new status in life on YouTube. They don't hang out with these people anymore. They don't hang out with the pack that they started running with. And they don't ever want to be reminded of this because They know what they did. They start going over here and they start being up here and they start spending their time up here. Why? Because the people up here align more with what they want to do and where they want to go than the people over here that they started out with that are perfectly happy where they're at. Would they like more subs? Sure. Would they like a little more attention on the YouTubes? I guess. But they're not really concerned about it. They're just concerned with having a good time. So as they are concerned with having a good time and joking around, kind of like what we do on Friday nights. If you've ever come to the Late Show, I hung out with me and Snowed Over, me and Mike, or me and Machiny, or whoever comes on. Punk Waddle, Snacks, all those fun people. We just want to have a good time. It's not about numbers. It's not about how many people we have. Someone came on there and was like, this is depressing to go from Snowdub's show that has 70-something people to come over here and there's only 40 people here. I don't care how many people are there. We are here to have a good time. I don't know how I need to spell this out for you. To have a good time, hang out and have fun and laugh about shit and have a good conversation. This is our way of stepping up to the bar, hanging out and having a beer before Friday is over. We literally go from Friday to Saturday, usually on the show or directly after the show. Fuck you, Polly. That Friday night panel was gay as fuck. Thank you, Polly. But I can't tell you how many times I've seen it happen where pack all hanging out, everybody's cool, everybody's having a good time, and then it always starts with one person leaving and going higher and then going, you know what, I'm not gonna hang around these people anymore because they're not doing anything for me. They're not making me any better. They're not doing anything for my reputation. We're just hanging out. But you didn't have any problem with it before you started to grow. So what changed? What changed? Was it, oh, I never thought it'd happen, Loki? And now, hanging out with these people isn't really a priority anymore because I don't just want to hang out. I want to be successful. When did you not want to be successful before? Honestly, you tell me what changed. And all the times I've ever been on the Friday night show with you, I've never once thought to look at the viewership numbers. I'm too busy having a good time, right? Right. Because that's what it's about. That's what we always wanted it to be about. It's fun, having fun, getting together after a long week, having a drink. If you want to have a drink, have a drink. I can't drink alcohol anymore. I don't even drink once a month anymore. Very rarely am I like, oh, I'm going to have a drink. But if you want to have a drink, if you want to get, if you want to drink on my show, I don't care. I'm not going to stop you. It's your business, not mine. I'm not going to do it. I can't. Just like I can't. I haven't smoked pot in forever. Why? Because for me, I'm not saying this for anybody else. You can do whatever the hell you want. For me, it kills my drive. I don't want to do anything. We were talking about, someone wanting to separate from the pack and do more. I don't want to do anything. I had to come to that realization. I want to be a lazy fuck if I smoke pot. So I just don't. Because it goes against what I am trying to do and what I'm trying to work on with my life. Plus, I'm not fucking miserable anymore. Now you know why I never go on those Friday night panels. You have been on the Friday night panels. Some people genuinely change and some people get changed, if that makes sense. It does. It does. Some people learn. And some people got to learn on their own. You can't tell them. Guess what? You can give them all the good advice that you want. And they will spit it back in your face and tell you, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They will spit it back in your face with bile and contempt because they don't want to listen. And every once in a while, someone will throw me a DM or give me a call and be like, no, dude, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Do what you want. Stream with who you want. Pacific 414 over on the Rumbles. What's up, Pacific? Do what you want. Have fun. Well, now I can only be around this person because they're helping my channel. So I can't come out and hang around you guys because you guys don't do anything for me. I can only hang around this person because they help my channel. Are there people that get new friends? Are there people that move forward? Are there people that leave things behind? Are there people that maybe get a little butthurt because maybe they don't feel they're appreciated? That's totally possible. It's an absolute, anything can happen. It's not always, oh, well, they left because you can't do anything for them. But from what I have seen, the majority will either be like, you guys don't do anything for me. There's nothing you can do for me. Or butt hurt. Yep, gays. Or they just don't have the time. Why? Because I'm working on something. Because I'm dedicating my focus to something. At one point, this was after Eris and I moved, I realized I have to set time aside for us, for me and her. I have to set time aside for us. I have to do this. Why? Because she's busy, I'm busy, and we've got to work out a time to where we can just hang out and play a game, or hang out in the same room and play a game, or go to Galveston Island, or go do something, go out to dinner. There has to be time set aside for things. It's not always, oh, we'll just pick up something on the way home, or we'll just did this, or blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I like making dinner in the kitchen with my wife while she's making dinner. There's all kinds of things that I want to do that I've got to make time for. And you have to set your time aside. If that means that, oh, I'm sorry, I can't come on your show. Well, that means I'm sorry, I can't come on your show. If I've got to go and work, I've got 3 jobs. I've got to go and work, and I'm on my way. And you're like, hey, Loki, come on and hang out with us on this show. And I'm like, I'm mobile, guys. I'm sorry, I can't do that. There is a reason why. Because I don't just leave the house for my help. If I'm out, there's a reason why I'm out. Usually it's I'm going to do something to make money. Because you need money to live. Well, Loki, I'd rather dump all those people that never really did anything for me but called me their friends so I can make the moonies from the YouTubes. If that's how little people mean to you, then by all means, claw scrape, cajole, knock people off, knock people out of their place, go for it. I don't care. I can't help you. What I can do is make sure that I'm having fun. Hopefully you all are having fun, and whoever's on the panel with me is having fun. It sounds like a healthy relationship to me, Loki. I try. We work really hard to carve out time to spend together and do shit together. That's just the way it works. And I want to. It's not that I have to. It's that I want to. That's the difference. If people are important in your life, you make the time for them. I remember, God, what was it? We did a meetup, and I ran into an old friend, and he was married. He married right out of high school to his high school sweetheart. They ended up getting a divorce because he was an addict. He was an addict who was eventually started getting caught left, right, and center. He thought she was stupid and never would figure it out. I'm like, She's smart. And when I told him, dude, she's going to find out. She's going to find out, that you're doing this and that you're sleeping around and you're fucking around. And he was like, not if you don't tell her. I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell her. He's like, yeah, that's right. And I was like, you're going to tell her. He was like, oh, that's bullshit. You think I'm stupid? I said, no, you're going to tell her one day. And what happened? He had to go to rehab. He almost died. One of my best friends that I grew up with, they found him in his mom's spare bedroom. And the EMT said they had never brought anybody back to life as far gone as he was. He has a heart condition now because of that, because of all the shit he took. When he got out of rehab, he spent like a month in rehab, 30 days, I think. I talked to him and he goes, you were right. I said, what the hell was I right about? He goes, I told her everything. I was like, you never forgot that, did you? And he was like, no. And while I was in there, I thought about it too. I'm going to have to tell her everything. I'm going to have to admit all my faults and what I've done and ask for forgiveness. And I was like, I'm so proud of him too, because he went back and forth after that. I really didn't think he'd, when he went back, because he went back to it, all that eventually. He got his shit straight for a while and then he went back to it. I remember thinking he's going to kill himself. That's why I got into drug counseling. That's why I got into psychology. That's why I got into trying to help people. Chemical dependency counseling. Because I was like, I wish I could have helped my bud. I wish I could have helped my friend. I wish I could have stopped all that from happening. I wish there was something I could have said or had the knowledge. And when people shot me down, when they were like, you're never going to get a degree in psychology, I was like, you watch me. I will. I will get a degree in psychology. I will graduate. I'll even try and do it at the top of my class too. Why? Because I'm dedicated and I'm on a mission and I want to do something. I want to make a difference. But he eventually got his life straight. He got all his shit straight. He met a new woman. He got divorced. Met an old friend that we all went to high school with. Got with her. And the first time he got screwed up, she sat down with him the next day and said, I don't want this shit in my house. I don't want this shit around my kids. I don't want this shit in you. If this is who you still are, get the fuck out and don't ever come back. And he had to come to terms with, do I want to be with this person that genuinely makes me happy, that I love and I care for and I want to be with? Or do I want to stay in the hole I've been in for however long and probably end up dying in a crack house? He finally made the right choice. He got clean and cleaned himself up. He's got a pretty good life now. The point of that is, there are times where the group that you're in is bad for you. It's not good for you. It's a bad thing. Why? Because there's oftentimes groups become echo chambers of bullshit. I remember when everybody was, oh, weed's not a gateway drug and weed's this and weed's that. How dare you say anything and blah, 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 blah. Weed's fine until you want something more. If you're one of those people that can just smoke a joint, you're fine. That's great. I absolutely applaud you. If you can't, what happens when you come into a group of people that all tell you the exact same thing? You're in an echo chamber. A lot of times people are in an echo chamber here. And you know what? An echo chamber can make you feel safe. It can make you feel comfy. Oh, I can finally spread my wings a little bit with people that feel the exact same way I do. Weed makes you okay with being bored. Oh. Drug rehab is hard. There will always fear of relapse with addiction. Yeah. and do that. Prove all the naysayers and haters wrong. Elizabeth, prove them all wrong. It's not about abandoning who's had your back. And if you do, well, it's on you. If you've had someone that has your back, that wants to come in and start 9 kinds of drama in your personal life, guess what? You've got to deal with that. Couldn't be more proud of my friend Paulie, even if he says my Friday night show is gays. Couldn't be prouder of my friend Paulie, who's worked his butt off, who's dedicated his life to being clean. Why? Because it's a disease. It's not just addiction, it's a disease. And once it has you, it's hard as shit to fight it. Plain and simple. But you have it within yourself. And that's part of what, AA and NA and all of that is about, is teaching you that you have the strength inside you, especially when you're around a group of people that is like-minded. You have the strength inside you. And maybe that's what it is. Thank you for saying that, Paul, because now I'm thinking about that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just about having a set of like-minded individuals around you that are focused on the same shit you are. And if you're hanging out with a group of people every day on YouTube doing the exact same show, maybe, just maybe, you feel like you're not around a group that when you want to push and you want to move forward. I'm lucky. I have all these wonderful people. I've got Culture Casino. I've got Latino Slant. I've got Snowdub, Mike, Arwin, Zero, all these wonderful people that are at different levels of this crazy game everybody seems to play, with different perspectives. So what have I surrounded myself with? Well, I've surrounded myself with people that are bright and shiny, namely Arwen Avalon and Squeak Mouse. I've surrounded myself with people that are supportive, Latino Slant, Culture, Soda. I've surrounded myself with people who've been through the shit. Again, Latino Slant, Snowed Up, Culture Casino. I've surrounded myself with supportive people. Arlena, Jester. I've got a great group of mods that kick ass, take names, chew bubblegum. Instead of just like, oh my God, I need to get with these people because they're the ones who are going to take me to the next level. I've surrounded myself with people that know me for me, that know why I'm here, that know why I want to do what I want to do, and have got my back, really got my back. If that's a bad thing, I don't want to tell you. I didn't burn anybody to get here. I didn't burn anybody to move forward. But I sure as shit have been burned. But I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let that hold me back. I'm not going to let that down me out. I'm going to move forward. That's what you got to do. God help me. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. I have no idea what the future holds. But I am here, and it's going to be one hell of a ride, no matter how it breaks down. Guys, make sure you go over and check out Machini. That's where we're going to send you as soon as we get out of here, which we are getting out of here. Thank you so very much, everyone here today, everyone in the comments, everyone who's been talking, everybody. To be fair to Paulie, I went on the Friday show one time to dance to Machini's music. Then that Mike Roch started a gay conga line. I was out. That's not my fault. I didn't bring Mike Roch or invite Mike Roch to the party. Thank you, Arlena. Guys, be great. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you on the next YouTube talk. Have a great hump day, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.